Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, thanks for clicking on this video. So today I have my husband here joining me, and I wanted to talk about prenatal and postnatal care in Korea because I noticed it's quite different from my home country, which is America. So without further ado, let's get started.
Let's get it started.
Alright, I made a list of things to talk about, so if I'm looking down, I'm just checking out my phone. So the first thing I heard is that in Korea you should look at only beautiful things. Why is that?
Okay, this is just kind of like mental thing or psychological thing that once you get pregnant, you have to like think positive thing or like beautiful thing, then so that it causes like your baby inside mindset, like they'll be like happy or relaxed, you know, rather than like watching scary movies or like horrible movies. Then you know, like baby knows it inside because of mom's feeling. So that's sort of thing. So when you see like beautiful things, then you feel more relaxed, calm down, which causes like positive impact to the baby.
So going along with that, I remember when I was pregnant with our daughter, there was a funeral and like maybe my friend or something, and your family said you couldn't go to that. Why is that? Is that the same thing?
Yeah. And okay, first of all, before starting this, we have to talk about like life and death. That's totally different thing. So first of all, I will call like spirit. Like there must be death spirits around there because there's funeral. But in Korea, there's like specific facility to perform the funeral ceremony there. So there's gonna be lots of like death spirit, I guess. So which follow me. So and like it will like possibly influence the bad influence to the baby inside.
So
like
the spirit will enter you and then it can come to
yeah, and like maybe it could cause like miscarriage.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we Korean people believe.
Okay, got
so
it.
that's the reason.
So no funerals while you're pregnant, or even for your husband.
No.
Okay, something that I kind of liked, I know it's kind of controversial, but in Korea they do frequent scans. So I found out I was pregnant like maybe 6 weeks into my pregnancy, and we scheduled a doctor's appointment, and I was really surprised that in the first appointment, which was at 8 weeks, they did an ultrasound. So I think we went every 2 weeks back to the doctor, and they did an ultrasound every time. So I kind of like that because I was super excited to see our baby and watch her grow. So I think that's a positive thing. Oh, so this one's really interesting. In Korea, it's illegal to find out the sex of the baby while you're pregnant.
To explain this, I have to go back like long time ago, like
history lesson. Like
5 decades ago, we have like preference for having a baby son because we thought son just spread their seeds to, like, you know, just like that.
Of course, yeah.
So this is just our culture thing, definitely. So we, they were like preferred having sons than daughters. So they just they just went like miscarriage, like operation surgery.
Yeah. If
they found out they had a daughter inside, so to prevent from happening that, so we just like by law we just stop letting parents know what gender they have inside.
Right.
Until the doctor is for sure they're not going to go operation.
Yeah. Well, even still, they can't really tell you like directly it's a boy or girl. So my husband and I were really eager to find out the sex of our baby. So when we went to the doctor, I don't know how many weeks it was. I think it was like around
16 weeks.
Yeah, maybe. So the doctor asked, actually she initiated it, which was really cool. So she asked us, what do we prefer? So
I said I prefer having a daughter.
And I said I prefer having a son. So that way, like, we would be happy either way if she told us. But it's true too. I wanted a boy and he wanted a girl. Yeah. So the way she said it was, your husband will be more happy. So yeah, that's how we found out we were having a girl.
Right.
But of course,
that's
mommy
cool.
is happy too. I love my daughter. Okay. In Korea, many people think that you need to like bundle up. Okay, this is like for postnatal care. But people think you need to bundle up your babies, like keep them really warm after birth, despite the temperature outside. So it could be summer, and even they think that you need to bundle up babies.
Okay, like pure babies don't have like a strong immune system, so this is like giving them time like to build their immune system like for enough time, like which is going to be 50 days to 100. It depends on people, but this is like because they don't have like immune system like strong enough. So
I think if they're warmer, then they'll be healthier and less likely to catch a cold or something,
yeah.
Any kind of other illness. So going along with that, my husband mentioned for like 50 to 100 days, he said that you have to do that. So women and babies should stay indoors. So that means you can't go do your errands, you can't go meet your friends, you're kind of stuck inside except for doctor's appointments. So
yeah, you know, like we can't ignore the fact that there's like lots of bad bacteria out there and germs. So true. That's partially included in it.
Right. Sucks.
Well, but we didn't.
I know. Okay, so in Korea, usually the husband's family names the babies.
Yeah, usually, you know, because like Korean used to be a man-oriented society.
Yeah, definitely.
So like they have like power to make a decision for like most of things, like a baby's name or like where to live or just kind of like sort of thing. But now like Korea has changed a lot, so now there's like lots of like younger generation just make their baby's name by themselves, but still like most of them just they follow their parents' opinion.
Right, so we wanted to name our baby girl Milani, which is like a Western name, but his family really wanted their first grandchild to have a Korean name, so we kind of like compromised and said, okay, we'll give our baby girl a Korean name, but only if we get to choose it, right?
True, yeah.
So we got to choose her name,
right?
But we had to go with Korean. So thus Aran was born. Okay, next. Okay, so postnatal care. In Korea, women after giving birth go to a postnatal facility called Joriwan. So can you explain that a little bit?
Okay,
what is Joriwan?
Joriwan is just actually like you can think about it as a just resting area after birth. Like you have a minimum 1 week to maximum 2 weeks, so you do nothing there, just you rest, like just focusing on recovering yourself. So there's a person taking care of your baby there, so you can just totally relax there. So but they call you while you are resting, then you just go to your baby and breastfeed them, and coming back to your room and keep resting in a really warm atmosphere, like really hot temperature. Yeah. Because this is like also relevant to the post care about things. You know, like after birth you lose your energy and immune system and nutrients because you gave your nutrients to the baby, so you need time. But you know, the like body temperature is really important to, I mean, when it comes to disease. So
disease prevention.
Yeah, like this is prevention. So even though like you lost just 1 degree, like drop.
Yeah.
Why?
No.
Then like you might have been exposed to get more disease. So
you're more susceptible to getting sick.
Yeah.
If your body is colder. That's what Korean people believe.
Yeah. So
after birth, it's really important to stay very warm so that you don't get sick. And because...
yeah.
But I didn't choose to go to Jodiwan because I don't like the idea of someone else taking care of my baby and having her kept in a separate room. So actually we only stayed in our birthing center for overnight and we went home the next day.
Yes.
Because I wanted to take care of my own baby. So while I was pregnant in Korea, I ate a lot of miyeokguk.
Which is?
Which is seaweed soup. So why do Korean women and women in Korea eat miyeokguk while they're pregnant? And after giving birth. It's really important then too.
Okay, it's just, I can call it just, this is a Korean thing that definitely in scientific reason, there's lots of iodine and iron and good nutrients in it, like in the seaweed. So obviously you got taken out of your nutrient like while having giving birth. So to recover that, so we just eat like seaweed like 3 times a week. A lot.
Normal people eat 3 times a week?
A lot, really a lot. Like
yeah.
Twice.
Yeah, but pregnant women.
I mean, twice a day. I mean.
Yeah. You said 3 times a week, so that's
a
like
day. I'm sorry.
Too little.
Too little.
Yeah. So also because I'm American, my husband and my husband's family kept asking me, so what do American women eat like when they're pregnant or after giving birth to help like replenish all of those nutrients that they lost? And I was like, I don't know, normal food. Do we have anything in America that like pregnant women eat or after like giving birth? I don't think so. Let me know if you can think of something. Cause
sure. Yeah.
I couldn't say anything. They thought pizza and burgers. I was like, no, that's kind of junk food. But yeah, we just eat normal healthy food, I think. We may have to finish this video with the baby.
Okay. Come here, baby.
Come here, Munchkie. Okay. In Korea, women usually get induced. So I don't think, like if they've reached 40 weeks, they don't wait much longer than that, and they just decide to get induced. Do you know the reason why?
I would say, what?
I think they schedule even, like...
Yeah, they schedule.
They schedule it, like, they don't wait until...
No, until like...
nature takes its course or whatever. Until baby's ready.
Maybe, I would say, like, physical reason that Asian female have, like, smaller body, like, pelvis.
That's why they have C-sections, yeah.
Yeah, so... that's the first reason.
Okay.
And also, we just, like, get induction shot. To like, you know,
Pitocin, yeah, it's the same. But I don't think in the States many women choose to be induced. I don't think. Usually we let it happen naturally, unless it's gone by up to like 42 weeks. Then I think you have to be induced.
You know, like some of moms that I checked with, they just like get scheduled to give birth.
Right.
And they just wait there like until a day or 2 days in the hospital, being hospitalized
before giving birth.
Yeah. And they try like give birth, but if it of course like getting an induction shot,
right.
And if it failed, then they go C-section. That's kind of like silly that you already scheduled a date to give birth. Yeah, I think a lot of women too get C-sections, and I think doctors also push for it because it's a way of making more money, and also I think doctors want to make it quicker, so they decided to go the easy route, which is a C-section. It's easy for the doctor. But well, actually, the main reason for that is to make more money.
Yeah, it's all a money-making scheme.
Cheeky.
Yeah. So the last thing that is a really big plus for having children in Korea is the government gives a lot of incentives for having children. So first of all, when you're pregnant, you can get a 500,000 won mom card, which is like a little debit card that can be used for any kind of medical expenses related to the baby. You can't use it anywhere other than like clinics and hospitals, but that really helps out a lot. What else do they do?
Like you giving money after birth.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So,
like $200.
Right.
Every month.
So like 200,000 won, which is $200. They give you every month for how long?
For 2 years.
For 2 years.
Yeah, for the baby's diaper and like formula if it's necessary. And actually, and also it depends on. I'm sorry. And it depends on like the area where you live in. Like some like countryside, Korean government give more money than that. So, but you don't have that kind of policy, right?
Yeah, I know. America really needs to step up their game. Yeah. So, but I think it's because of the low birth rate in Korea. So they're trying to increase the amount of couples having children.
Yeah. Just
So that's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool actually.
Yeah.
Because you know, like, I don't know, like, if you guys have a baby, but you know, once you have a baby, there's lots of expense to, you know, so
baby,
yeah, it's really happy for our.
Yeah. So come to Korea and have children.
Yeah, and yeah. Come here.
Yeah. I think Aaron is ready for us to finish this video. So I think in the future we might do like a pros and cons of having children in America versus Korea. So if you're interested in that, just let us know. Or if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. So thank you for watching this video.
Thank you.
Bye guys.
Bye.